friends, FirearmPop here, and today I have another in my series of armed citizen stories. And this is coming out again, once again, out of First Freedom magazine. This is an NRA publication. But before I get to the stories, I'd like to tell you, just last night I got pulled over by an officer, and I had been pulled over before and never showed my pistol permit, and always wondered if I did the right thing. So last night I didn't realize that I had done anything wrong, but he pulled me over and I was surprised, and so when I handed him my license that he asked for, I also took out my pistol permit and tried to hand it to him, and he said, "I didn't ask for that." Real snappy like. So I put it away. He let me go. He thought he saw me wavering over the line and was wondering if I was drunk, I guess. But I was just amazed at his reaction that he didn't even want to see the pistol license or even ask if I was carrying. So just a lesson learned. I don't know. I guess next time I'll do the right thing again and tell them about give them the pistol permit with my license, and go from there. Just follow his direction. But as he pulled me over, I pulled over to the side, I turned my interior light on, I put my two hands on the steering wheel, and I waited for him to approach me before I reached back into my wallet to get my license. And everything seemed to go fine. Anyway, getting right to the stories here. After hearing a commotion, NRA Life member Joel McNeil discovered an alleged burglar trying to remove his window air conditioning unit. The suspect failed. He ran to the back of the home, broke the bedroom window, and began to climb inside. Meanwhile, McNeil retrieved a 12-gauge shotgun, waited strategically in the hallway until the suspect came into view. "Get on the ground or I'll shoot," McNeil commanded. Instead, the suspect grabbed for the shotgun. McNeil fought him off and again ordered him to the ground. He refused, forcing McNeil to fire 2 shotgun slugs. The suspect was taken to the hospital with severe injuries and will face burglary and assault charges after his release. And this is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. Jeff Gibson and his wife Tammy had returned home after an evening church service when Jeff noticed something awry. The garage door was open, he recalled, and when I went to see what was going on, I saw a black car come pulling out. The car sped down the driveway towards Tammy, who was checking the mail. Jeff's first thought was, "I have to neutralize the situation and protect my wife, because he's headed straight for her." Tammy explained. A concealed carry permit holder, Jeff drew his handgun and fired 8 shots at the vehicle, causing it to crash. Jeff held the suspects for police. "You never really think you have to use your firearm," Jeff said. "I didn't want to use it, but at least I was prepared for it when the time came." And that was in Nashville, Tennessee. Retired banker Hall Palmer heard a noise and got up to investigate. As soon as he opened the door, the 70-year-old was face to face with a man dressed in all black and armed with a pistol. The suspect ordered Palmer to sit on the bed. He wanted the PIN for a bank card he found downstairs. Palmer said that the card was expired, but he could give him some money. The suspect bound Palmer's hands with twine, led him downstairs, and found his billfold. The suspect then bound Palmer's feet, gagged his mouth, and went outside. But he underestimated his victim. Palmer wiggled free and retrieved his late father's .38 caliber Colt Army Special revolver. When the suspect returned, Palmer fired a shot, causing him to flee. The suspect had been carrying a pillow. Palmer wonders if it was intended to muffle the sound of his execution. And that was in St. Petersburg, Florida. Thank God, this guy, 70-year-old, and he was able to defend himself like that. Now, with a large stick in hand, the teenager threatened the man and his wife outside their home. They were familiar with the troubled youth, and regular offender wanted at the time on a juvenile detention order. The man drew a handgun for which he has a permit to carry, but the unfazed youth charged. The man and his wife retreated inside, called 911, and locked themselves in the bedroom. Police said the youth made several attempts to enter the home. Then an eruption of breaking glass rang out as the crazed teen drove through a closed window. The man fired a shot, wounding the intruder and ending the attack. And that happened in Staunton, Virginia. Emergency dispatchers said they heard a couple screaming and an alleged burglar that should quit breaking into the suburban Maryland home and leave. They didn't want their 27-year-old son, who stood in the doorway with the shotgun, to kill the man. Instead, he broke the window pane and reached through to unlock the door. The son opened fire, killing the suspect. When a reporter asked the woman's permission to speak to her son, who appeared to be the hero in the incident, she said, "There was no hero. The only thing I can tell you was we are thankful we are alive." And that's in Washington, D.C. Housing manager Dehanna McCulloch said she is a firefighter, and police said she proved it one morning when a man broke a window, entered her home, and tried to stab her with a butcher knife. A second assailant, who carried a gun and wore some sort of badge on his shirt, also entered the office and fired a shot, grazing McClintock's right arm. That's when she drew her Taurus Judge revolver she carried daily and unloaded on the second suspect with a .410 shot shell. The robbers fled, dropping McCullough's wallet and the knife in their haste. Wherever he's at, he's wounded somewhere, McCullough predicted. My husband taught me well. That's what it's all about. And that happened in Albany, Georgia. Well, there you have it, folks. That's this month's versions of Armed Citizen Stories. I hope you enjoyed them. This is FirearmPop. Be safe out there, and God bless. Bye now.